Hi family, what's up? It's your girl Ty and I'm back with another video. As you can see from the title, this is going to be a general reading for who's ever clicked on the video. So I want to start off by saying, if you're new to the channel, welcome, and if you like it, go ahead and press that button and subscribe. And if you are a returner sorry, my words, my tongue already twisted. Maybe it's something in these cards of somebody that I want you to know. But if you're a returner, thank you and welcome back. So let's jump into it. I had already prayed over the cards, and also to protect my energy before I came on. So I'm not gonna do that on the camera. And if you guys are wondering what I'm reading from, this is the deck. And something else I wanted to say too before I started. I can't even remember what it was. Anyway, let's jump into it, y'all. Oh yeah, so I do want to say that I had did on my last message or channeling or whatever you want to call it, I did a I called it a blackout. I said a blackout reading. I noticed that afterwards, but it wasn't a reading. It was actually just a channeling, obviously, because I didn't, that's just what it was. But anywho, when I did that, I called it a blackout reading. So I was thinking I was gonna call this my blackout because this kind of dark. I wanted to do like a little, like a little dim theme, because I can definitely make it brighter, but I wanted it to be dim, just like it is now. That's a little too dim, so yeah, that's just like that. So we're gonna call this the, I don't know, I don't like the word dim yet. I don't like that word. I'm gonna think of something. But when I do this background and this theme, it's gonna be a name to it. I just haven't thought of it yet. I might make it the sipping section or something, but I don't even got no wine, so I can't call it that yet. But I'm thinking about starting to do, I don't know. Anyway, let me talk about the cards. So, you guys, let's talk about it. The first card I had is creativity. Maybe I should make it a little lighter, brighter, so you guys can see the card. Anywho. Yes, London. Huh? You gotta give me a minute. I'm doing the video right now. Alright, I'm sorry y'all about that. I do got kids, and hey, it is what it is. Y'all gonna get real and uncut over here. So yeah. So Spirit wants you to know, create. First of all, I just posted a whole video today about getting prepared for 2024. So that was just crazy that it started off like that. But anyway, y'all go sit in the living room, okay? Okay. You come from conquerors and creators. Your blood remembers. Use your gift to multiply your magic. You are a charismatic and creative force. You are a divine nation within one person. How creative do you allow yourself to be? Break out of your comfort zone into your creative fertility. You have the power that creates planets. So yes, you are creative. No one's options matters here. Let your inner child play to awaken your creativity. Creating is birthing, is manifesting. And the affirmation for this card is, I am a creative visionary. So I just was talking about before I started the card, y'all. I literally just posted a video today, and it was definitely speaking on what I just said in this card. So if you haven't seen that video today that I posted, I really encourage you to go watch that. I ain't trying to, run my numbers up or nothing like that. I'm really telling you this because I really feel like, that card just really related to everything I was thinking about when I even made the video and made the post. And y'all, yeah, but I was gonna talk about how Spirit forced me to put it on Facebook too, but I ain't even gonna talk about that because this y'all reading, so we ain't gonna talk about that, my personal life. But anyway, yeah, the energy I'm getting from this card though, y'all, is it's time for you to create. Like, stop holding back and stop. And also, I heard Spirit said, stop feeling like you need employment too. Like, for some of you guys, he said, not for all of you, but some of you feel like you have to work a 9 to 5. When Spirit said, but you have a creative side of you or something that you can do. Even some of you probably good at cooking. Some of you probably want to start your own cleaning service, or me, I got my own home care service. Like, something that you have worked in the field for so long and you have gained the skill and you can do it yourself, but you haven't been doing it. Tamaris, I'm doing the video, okay? Go sit down. I'm sorry, y'all, but it is what it is. Like I said, I do got kids. So, yeah. Close my door, too. Seems like as soon as I start recording, they just want to act the fool. All right. Back to... Sorry, y'all, about that. Anyway, yeah. So, Spirit saying, yeah, some of you guys, you have worked in the field for a long time. Spirit said, tell them about your story. I usually don't like to put my own story in, but so some of you who don't know me, obviously, because I'm still putting up stuff out there. I was a CNA for a while, but before I was a CNA for about 10 years before that, I was a home health aide, and then I was a CNA for maybe, I say 3 years before I had ended up going back to school. And I just recently graduated from nursing school at the beginning of this year in 2023. So I basically used all my skills that I had gained over the years and implanted it into my own business. So now I own once I finished nursing school, well, as I was going to nursing school, I was also putting out a business that God had blessed me with the idea of doing, which I named after the Holy Spirit as well, which is glorious, for the glory of God. But anyway, basically, Spirit said the same way I worked my way up. Like, I started as a home health aide, and I worked as a home health aide for more years than I worked as a nurse or even a CNA. But with me working, as a home health aide and a CNA for so long, I gained the skills that I needed to become, confident enough to feel like I could walk away, from the 9 to 5 and start my own thing. And I also end up going back to the 9 to 5, so I actually do both now. And it's crazy because God blessed me with the 9 to 5 that I do. It's amazing because I kind of manifest that too, because I realized that I didn't want to work around toxic people. So I, for so many years I always did home care, and I end up getting blessed with a job as a nurse too, doing home care. So I basically still work by myself, just me and my client, and I get paid a really good amount, more than I thought I would have got. So just know everything's blessed, you know what I'm saying, with my situation, with my journey, with me just trusting in the process. Because like I said, I came from nothing, y'all. Like, my story is really like a Cinderella from rags to riches. Like, not saying I'm rich, but at the same time, I just, like, I remember when I was literally making freaking $9 cents an hour, and literally a couple years ago. So yeah, I'm just thankful that I believed in myself and I kept pushing. So yeah, and I feel like Spirit is saying, some of you guys, you can also do the same thing I did. I don't know what it is that you do, but you don't work there so long. Spirit said you can damn near start your own business now. Like, you don't really need that anymore. So yeah. So the next card you have is Awakening. And another thing Spirit wanted me to point out is that your creativity card is in reverse. So that means that it's something that you really need to focus on and pay attention to. Because Spirit said that you know, you do have something that you're creative, that something creative that you can bring to the world, and that it will be successful. Spirit said all you have to do is trust in yourself. And I see a crowd of people standing behind the lady in the car. I'm sorry you guys can't see the car, but I'll try my best to explain what I do see. But it's a crowd of people behind her, and it's all smiles. And I feel like that's what Spirit is saying. If you just started, you will have the right team behind you. And it looked from the car, it looked like everybody happy and everybody eating, if you ask me. So hey, that sounds like the winning team to me. So yeah, go ahead and start whatever it is that you guys, you know, telling her that, you know, if you know you can throw down in the kitchen, start cooking the meals, start selling the meals, or whatever it is that you want to do. So the next card you have is like I said, Awakening. And for this card it says, wake up. Awaken now to your true self. Are those tears of joy or sorrow? Let them out. You are vibrating at a high frequency. So everything seems different. This is goddess energy or God's energy. You are waking up. And once you have experienced awakening, you can never go back to not knowing. The path of awakening is not straight, comfortable, or easy. You can choose to lift the veil and have a real relationship with the divine. You didn't come to transcend this world while you're living in it. You came here to dig in the soil, plant yourself, and grow. And your affirmation for this card is, I am receiving and radiating love. So for this card, y'all, the energy that I'm picking up for this card is definitely that you guys really need to tap into your purpose. Like I feel like on this card, I feel like Spirit really is trying to tell somebody, like, you have a purpose. And back to the card, the first card you got with creativity, it's like, if you notice on this card, not only creativity, but the second card I have here, which is the Awakening card, she's a pregnant woman. So obviously she's getting ready to have the birth the child. And I feel like what Spirit is trying to say that you need to birth is your creativity. And it's like you have something inside of you, just like she does, but in the picture, you notice it looks like water is sprouting from the water, and maybe it's the water breaking. I don't know, but what I do know is that it's something inside of you, like it's something inside of her that haven't released yet. And I feel like the dolphins in the background is basically like, when I see dolphins, I always like it give me like a happy, joyful feeling. Like I feel like, you know, when dolphins, they're just like, I feel like they're just joyful creatures. Like I remember I took my kids to SeaWorld last summer, and we had patted them, and they just, you know, they're just so adorable to me. And I feel like that's representing the joy of how much joy will come to your life if you actually allow yourself to tap in your creativity, to release yourself from feeling bound, like tied to something, like feeling like, I feel Spirit, like for some reason I feel like for a lot of you, y'all supposed to be stepping out and doing y'all own thing, like kind of like what I'm doing now, and just not giving a fuck either what people think, like not caring how people gonna see you, look at you, not caring. I know a lot of you, if y'all anything like me, you probably thinking like, well, you know, I've been kind of off the radar for a while, and I'm coming back. People probably like, well, they changed, or he changed. Like, who do you think he is now? And I hear Spirit saying, who the fuck you say you is? Like, don't be worrying about what people think about you. Like, really awaken to your purpose. And you know, and it's so funny because I was looking at this card when I was, but I didn't understand. The spirit ain't revealed to me why, but it really stuck out to me. If you notice on this card, she's standing on her tippy toes. See that? Excuse my nails, y'all. I'm going to get them done on Friday, child. But yeah, she's standing on her tippy toes, and I hear spirit saying it's like you walking. You feel like you walking on eggshells with shit. It's like you don't want to really create this. You don't want to blossom this creativity that you know. It's like you holding yourself back because you worrying about what could go wrong. Like, it's like some of you guys are worrying about what people gonna think about y'all, and spirit says some of y'all worrying about all the things that could go wrong. And spirit says some of y'all are in both situations. Y'all worrying about people gonna think about y'all, and y'all worrying about, well, what if it don't, come out right, or if it don't turn out right. And spirit said, first of all, you ain't gonna never know if you don't try. Like, I hate when people just sit down and just always come with all these things that could go wrong. How about you come with all the things that could go right and focus on that and stop attracting the negative things and negative energy? Because if you think about it, you're attracting it. Whatever you focus on, you attract. So, that's why I tell people, I don't know why people be hating and worrying about other people, because the more you sit down and think about that person, you ain't doing nothing but sending them more energy. And you better believe that God will make sure it's positive energy, because you on some bum shit. When people be on some negative stuff, God don't bless them. God bless whoever it is that they're trying to attack. You can't attack God's chosen ones. And it's just that. And I hear Spirit saying, and that's why Spirit saying you need to awaken into your creativity, to your purpose. Tap into it, because they can't do nothing to you. They can't touch you. You're protected by the Holy Spirit. And which gonna bring me to y'all next card. Spirit says, go ahead and go to the next, because they need to know this too. All right, Spirit. Cosmetic power. You are in the right place. Release the fear of your power. You are sacred. You are magic. Now that you know this, you can no longer pretend not to. Rise up into your magnificence. Love and accept yourself fully and unlock everything you seek. Hold on, I gotta say that one more time because it just touched my soul. Spirit said, unlock everything you seek. Stop playing. Okay. Anyway, stop pretending to be less than you are. Stop playing with Spirit. The real power has nothing to do with external gains. Cosmetic power cannot be destroyed or lost. You were created by the same force that birthed the sun and the moon. And your affirmation for this card is, my power shines forth from within. Y'all, this reading is so powerful. And it's so crazy because it's so short. It's only 4 cards that Spirit popped out on me. And I feel like Spirit want me to keep it short for some reason. But usually my readings will be a little longer. But this one is so short, but it's so powerful. Like, this cosmetic power, like, card, like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't show y'all the card. My bad. Like, what the fuck, y'all? First of all, it's the moon. And it looks like the sun. And then you can see it's like a woman. And it's something coming up, like I feel like it's a shadow, y'all. It's a shadow. And whenever I think about the shadow, I think about that ego. The ego. And like Spirit said, accept yourself fully and unlock everything you seek. And I feel like some of y'all, like I just said about awakening into creativity, like some of y'all stepping on y'all tippy toes because y'all worry about what people gonna think about y'all. But Spirit said, fuck what they think. Accept who you are. Accept yourself, because Spirit has already accepted you. And another thing too, and it's so funny because I don't even know why I'm talking about this, but it's just side note, y'all, real quick. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I ain't gonna say, yeah, I can say criticizing myself a bit, or I can say I was being a very heavy critic to myself just a few minutes ago, right? And the reason why is because the video that I posted today on my channel about prepare yourself for 2024, I also posted that on Facebook. And y'all, I don't really be vibing with Facebook like that. Like, I just don't. But Spirit forced me today to post it on Facebook too, and I was like, are you serious? Like, I really had like a whole little, like, really with Spirit. But I'm always obedient. I was just like, wow, Spirit, you gonna do me like that? But yeah, Spirit did it. And I feel like a spirit made me put myself out. And it's so funny because I'm sitting here telling y'all the don't da 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 da. But even myself, like I ain't gonna lie, I still feel the nervous sometimes. Like I feel like I'm walking on my tippy toes because I don't be wanting everybody to know who I'm really am or the real me. Because for one, I feel like I feel like I put more hater eyes on me. Like I feel like, you know, coming up, you know, I know it was a lot of people who, you know, I didn't get along with. So I feel like they still somehow hold a grudge against me because they don't know the new version of me. So, and one thing about me, I ain't clearing up shit. So, I mean, if it comes to it, but I'm not the type of person who's going to be like, oh, let me sit down and write all my wrongs and call this person. I'm not doing that. If we run into each other or better yet, just when people just seeing, you know, I've been putting myself out there. So I feel like if a person run across anything that I post or say, anything of that sort, they'll know like, you know what, she seems like she's changed a lot. So I'm willing to, you know what I'm saying, make peace with people with certain situations. But at the same time though, I ain't the type to kiss somebody's ass though. And I feel like, you know, with me putting myself out there, it bring, you know, more eyes to me and, you know, just, you know, a little small animosity that I just don't be liking. But not only that, you know, it just give me like, I feel like I put myself out there to get judged and critic by the world. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's a lot of childish and foolish and ignorant people out there. So sometimes people can say something that just trigger me, or you know, and I've really been working on my temper because you know I was a little hothead back in the day. So you know, I be trying to stay low key at the same time while as I'm trying to, you know, spread and get a message to the world, you know, like I'm giving to y'all. But yeah, that was just side note. I ain't gonna carry away too long with that. But I feel like it's so funny because this breeding is probably mine too, why it's for, even though it's for y'all. But yeah, and I feel like some of y'all, like, I know I'm just flipping the script like that, I'm sorry y'all, but I'm trying to jump back to the reading because I really want to focus on y'all because this is what it's about. But we can have a little story time another day. And I hear Spirit also said in this card, it has nothing to, your real power has nothing to do with your external gains. So some of you guys might be, you know, maybe some of y'all might be tapped into spirit. I hear Spirit say a few of you guys might have a spiritual gift like myself, and y'all know y'all do, but y'all kind of playing on y'all self. It's like y'all sleeping on y'all self. But it's like, y'all, who gonna wake you up? Nobody. Ain't nobody gonna wake you up but yourself. So I ain't, you know, I ain't talking down on you because I had to talk to myself, you know, like that too, because I had to realize, like, stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all see me doing, obviously, for those of you who are not new to my channel, y'all see I ain't did nothing but one read on here so far, and I did another reading for y'all one time, but my fiance was in the background playing the game and I just couldn't post it because it was too loud. But you know, I ain't really been tapping into my gift of being able to do tarot, but I've been trying to tap more into it lately. And I feel like, you know, with some of y'all, that's what Spirit is saying, like all that external stuff, like getting, like, it ain't nothing outside, it's all inside of you, like everything. And even like I said, like the people, like back to your card, your creativity, like you are the creativity. It's you. Some of y'all, like I said, y'all got a gift to do something. Some of y'all got a gift to start a business and y'all got a full team behind y'all. But y'all definitely is getting ready to birth something. Y'all definitely need to be birthing something. It's like, I don't know why y'all, but it's like Spirit, I feel like Spirit saying it's like y'all sleeping on y'all stuff. It's like y'all ain't really believing in y'all stuff. Y'all ain't giving y'all stuff them affirmation, telling y'all stuff every day. You know what? I know I don't got it. You know, I hear like, wait, this is something I do, y'all. Like, start. Okay, so I got my own business, right? So sometimes I wake up and I say, I thank you, Spirit, for these new clients that you're bringing to me today. I'm grateful for that. Sometimes you got to speak that shit into existence. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to say whatever it is that you want. You got to be like, thank you, Spirit, for bringing this to me in 2024. Because whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's just an example. So yeah, some of y'all, God said y'all need to just start speaking more pleasant words to yourself, because it's like you think that And it's so funny because I always say this to people. A lot of times people think that it's just because some of y'all don't say it out loud, but y'all just think it. But spirit is like the master for thinking. What do you mean? Like spirit don't communicate through words. Spirit communicate through thought. So you just thinking something is just killing your your goals and your dreams. So if you thinking that you can't do it, then nigga, you ain't gonna be able to do it. So it's like, what you gonna do? So your next card is Fearless Love. And before I even get to this card, y'all, I already feel in my, like, I can feel before I even get to the card and read it, I can feel in my soul that spirit is saying, really stop being scared to love what you are, to love what you want to do. Like whatever it is that you want to do, it's that is like, that's it. That's you know, that's you. It got your name written all over it. And I gotta cut this light on brighter because this card is so beautiful. And I want y'all to see how beautiful she's sitting up pretty without a worry in the damn world, and the card upside down. Because you playing. That card supposed to not be upside down. I wonder if you can see it better with the lights darker. No, you can't. Sorry, y'all. But anyway. So yeah, like, let me get to the card. Dare to love. And I feel like spirit talking about loving what you know that you are meant to be doing. And that's your purpose. Like love, purpose, like is love. But anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me read the card. Begin with loving yourself. Allow yourself to be loved. You feel everything deeply. You are prosperous. I'm sorry. You are a Porsche. You are a Porsche. Porsche? House? You are a Porsche with a wall around your heart. I'm sorry if I butchered that word, y'all. But anyway, this is your paradox. You are loved. I'm sorry. You are loved. You are worth loving. Your divine assignment is to remain open to fearless love. You desire to be loved in your language. And Spirit told me this, pause right there. If you notice that Spirit said you deserve to be loved in your language, I feel like back to what I was saying about feeling like you have to, some of y'all feel like y'all gotta go back to this, like gotta work to this 9 to 5. It's like, no, do it your way. You know what I'm saying? Make everything in your language. And it's like when I worked on my business, like I had to make my policy. I had to make my mission statement. God said, you do it. You come up with that logo. You come up with a slogan. You come up with that menu. You know what I'm saying? Like, do it how you want to do it. And that's what I feel like Spirit said. That's what I mean when I said in your language. You are worthy of love that remembers your beauty at your ugliest moments. Don't allow your unhealed past to block your future. So for some of y'all who probably are meant to put yourself out there in the public, like myself, y'all might be worrying about, you don't always have your hair done, you don't always have your nails done, or you don't always have your lashes done. So you be thinking like, well, I like to present myself a certain kind of way, and I don't want to go on there unless I'm looking this kind of way, so I'm gonna wait. And Spirit said, stop waiting and just go how you are. Like, and back to it, back to your other cards, and they were saying, stop worrying about what people think. Stop feeling like you gotta walk on your tippy toes when you got something to create. And some of y'all have got the cosmetic power within y'all. And even y'all who, like I said, no, you got the cosmetic energy in you to start this business. But you first gotta release the fearless. You gotta have fearless love. You gotta release that fear so you can have that fearless love. Okay, real love is the sacred contract that says, I am vulnerable and committed. What I just said. For you to go on there and not care about how you look and just do what you do, or for you to walk away from that 9 to 5 and do your own thing and not care about how, you know what I'm saying, worried about what if it ain't gonna work, and just focus on, oh, it's gonna work. And if first of all, if I'm just, for me to be sitting here telling y'all this, because all y'all already been thinking this. Every single one of y'all already been having an idea of whatever it is. Rather it's for some of y'all who want to walk away and start that business, y'all been thinking about this for a while. This is just your confirmation from Spirit saying, what are you waiting for? We going in 2024. What you gonna wait for 2025 to come around? Like, anybody gonna wait for you? Anybody waiting for you? So stop waiting. Stop playing on your time. Stop playing on your top, like I like to say. and go ahead and get your bag. Go ahead and start your business. Like, stop playing. Your heart is safe with me, Spirit said. Let's expand our consciousness together. And your affirmation for this card is, I give love, I receive love, I am love. Wow. Y'all. First of all, y'all, for all of y'all who felt guided to click on this reading, Spirit is really like screaming at you right now. Like, I feel like Spirit is, whoever you guys are, he don't want you to go in 2024 with the same mind frame. The cards is speaking for itself. Spirit is saying, create what it is that you are meant to create within your purpose. Awaken into that so you can birth what it is that you know you can create into this world. You have the cosmetic powers within you and behind you. Don't allow your ego, the shadow, to keep holding you back, worrying about what people gonna think about you, walking on them tippy toes because you scared to birth. You didn't want to birth it because you still walking on your tippy toes. And go ahead and have that fearless love, baby. Stop holding on to the fear. Release the fear and love. So I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. If you haven't already, if you did like the video, go ahead and hit that like button. Show your love, support. You know, I appreciate it. And until next time, I love you guys, and so does God.